What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to Wi-Fi Wednesday. That's right, another week, another team, another battle, and hopefully another win. Now, this week, we've got an awesome team to show off for you, and I'm pretty excited. I built this team a couple days ago, and I've been testing it out, and I've been really liking it, and I think it's pretty cool, and it is a Miltank team. Now, Miltank was a viewer suggestion, so you know, if you hit me up in the comments down below, then you know your teams end up happening. So there was a Miltank team suggestion, and we ended up going with a Choice Scarf Miltank. I was between Curse Miltank and Choice Scarf Miltank, and ended up going with Scarf because I think we have a little bit more of a sweep potential with Scarf, and it actually gets a decent amount of coverage. So we've got just a lot of coverage on this Miltank. We'll talk about the set as we go through the battle, but yeah, so I hope you guys are excited for what's going to be a pretty awesome battle. So let's see what we got here. What the heck is this team? All right, so my opponent bringing some heat, honestly. Galvantula, so that's webs. We got to be careful about that. We've got Sylvally. We've got the Basculin, which is pretty cool to see, honestly. It gets adaptability back now. Lickitung is interesting to see as well. That very well might be a Violate. And then Stunfisk and Malamar. So we have Tentacruel here to help out the Miltank. So it has Toxic Spikes on it. And what is your removal here? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Sylvally gets Defog. So possibly Sylvally. But besides that, there's no removal. So we could get those up pretty easily. Rotom is pretty cool, just standard Rotom that we bring a lot. This one has Will-O-Wisp on it though, which is pretty cool. Urshifu, pretty awesome. Bulk Up set, Clefable, and Rillaboom, all pretty standard stuff. So we're probably going to see a lead Galvantula, in which case we're going to lead Rotom. And if they don't lead that, then that's fine. We can just Volt Switch out. But yeah, Rotom is a pretty safe lead here. The only thing that really beats this lead is the Stunfisk, and even then Stunfisk really doesn't beat this lead, to be honest. We just kind of switch out instead, so it's all good. But yeah, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. We're trying to get to 200 by the end of the year, and we did predict the Galvantula correctly. And so yeah, that's gonna be just fine. So what we'll do here is we will just click Overheat turn 1, and then Volt Switch turn 2. So yeah, we do see the Sticky Web, which is fine, but if we remove the Weber and then go into our Rapid Spinner, then we'll be fine. So I'm not too worried about it. Get the Overheat off, take it down to its Sash. Makes sense, that's fine. And we're gonna click the Volt Switch on this turn. My opponent very well might also click Volt Switch, but that's okay. The alternative play would be to click Will-O-Wisp to burn whatever wants to come in. Yeah, we do see the Will-O-Wisp out of the Galvantula. Makes a lot of sense. Does get a crit though. Not great. I was thinking that did quite a bit more damage than it should. So if they go into anything but Stunfisk, then we're all right here. Flapjack, that's definitely Stunfisk, and that's a really awesome nickname, to be honest. That's pretty cool. I like it. But this team's pretty interesting, I have to say. The Malamar bring is pretty cool. So it goes into that. I mean, we can go into Clefable pretty safely here, right? Or actually Rillaboom is even safer. Yeah, and we aren't really worried about any of that. So this should be fine. Yes, we're gonna lose some speed, but also this thing is ridiculously slow. So I'm not too concerned as far as that goes. We're gonna set up our Grassy Surge. The big reason that we're bringing this is because we actually are carrying Steamroller on our Miltank, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so we're going for Hazard Stack here, which makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna click U-turn here. I just need to try to get into Tentacruel safely. We could also go for the Grassy Glide here. I mean, what's your switch into this though? I don't really think you have a great switch in, right? Actually, let's just click Grassy Glide here. I don't think you have a great switch in no matter what. All right, so what do you switch into to take this? We're Choice Banded. Sylvally? Okay. Sylvally Poison? Is that what that is? That does not seem like poison to me. That took a lot of damage. What type is that? Ghost. Huh. Well, we're still clicking Grassy Glide again. All right, so just give me the Silvally for free. Okay. I'll take that. Silvally Ghost. Interesting. Very interesting, Mon. I like Silvally. I think Silvally's kind of cool. It's never really been all that great. Its stats are just a smidge too low, you know? It's so close to being good, but then it's just not. And we're gonna go Tentacruel here. And being the ghost type, that was the spin blocker, and so now the spin blocker is also gone. So that's another great thing about that. So we're gonna take Sticky Web. We're gonna take Rocks. Wrap. Oh no. What's this thing gonna do to me now? The I'm actually kind of scared of this Licky Tongue now, which is really bad. We're back up to full health though, so the grassy terrain is gonna help counteract a little bit of this Rab damage. But this is definitely interesting. Now we do carry the knockoff here, so you know we can get rid of this thing's Eviolite if we need to. But we're gonna go ahead and spin away these hazards, so I don't want to deal with those anymore. So what do you have? What do you have now? Swords Dance, Licky Tongue. All right. So my opponent is bringing the heat today. Swords Dance, Licky Tongue. You know, it's funny because the Miltank suggestion came from the same person who has been suggesting Licky and Licky Tongue on this channel. So I think it's ironic that we're getting both of them showing up in this one game. So I'm actually going to click Scald here. Try to get the burn off. That will reduce some of the effectiveness of the Swords Dances, and we don't get it. We are physically defensive on this. Ow. That still hurts a lot, to be honest with you. That still hurts a lot. We're gonna need those spikes up, though. How concerned am I about this Licky Tongue? Probably not that much, right? So let's click Knock Off this turn. I want to get rid of a possible Eviolite. That way we don't have to worry about bulk or anything like that. Yep, Eviolite, so now we have the bulk back. So that's good, that's good. And still no paralysis, which is really bad for him. That paralysis is bad because it would have been bad if he got it, because then we'd be slower and we wouldn't get these T-spikes up. But we're gonna get one layer of T-spikes here. And that's gonna be totally free right there, and he can't get rid of them. Yeah, Tentacruel is just a really nice check to this, actually, and we still survive on 7. Wow, that is fantastic. So, do we go for Scald here, or the second round of Toxic Spikes? That is the question. Do we need a second round? I feel like it would be nice to have a second round up. Or do we go for Scald for the burn? Or do we even need it? We have Urshifu that's gonna literally just blow right through this thing. Let's go for T-Spikes and sack this. And then we've got an Urshifu to go into right after this, so it's not a big deal. And honestly, even at -1 speed, and if this is max speed Licky Tongue, I really don't think you're gonna outspeed an Urshifu, right? -1 Urshifu and a Licky Tongue. Let's say max speed. Yeah, no, nowhere close. Nowhere close. Yeah, Urshifu is absolutely free here. Yeah, super easy call here on that one. So we just click Close Combat here, right? You do not have a switch into a Close Combat. Yeah, so this is gone. Swords Dance Licky Tongue though, that's some heat. Wrap, Swords Dance, Body Slam. We never saw his last move, but that's some heat right there. Thought he could set up on me, but the knockoff was really crucial, and the ability to rapid spin is also pretty crucial as well. So yeah, it's an interesting strategy, but it just our team was just really able to get around it. So Galvantula comes back in. Can I prevent webs here? I don't think I can, actually. Yeah, so that's pretty good. My opponent's gonna get webs here, and I'm not gonna be able to prevent it. Yeah. Nothing I can do about it. So what do I want? The thing is, what do I want in here, right? Because he's gonna go for webs and then drop. So what do I want to bring in order to force a switch of his own, or to keep something else out, I guess is the question. I think we're gonna go just switch into Clefable, and then we can teleport out as needed. So I think that's fine. There's nothing we can do to stop the webs here. Yep, there's sticky web. So my opponent's gonna get him up, but I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference because his team is quite slow. And the Scarf on Miltank is actually going to end up coming in clutch because we are max speed, and we should still be able to outspeed his whole team even at -1. It's just going to negate our Scarf, but it should still be enough. We do need to get damage off though on the what's it called, the squid. So we need to get some damage off on that first before we can really do anything too crazy. What is that thing called? I don't even remember what that thing's called. Malamar, that's what it's called. How much do we do to a Malamar? We can do about half. Yeah, we can do half to it. So we just need to get some damage off on it. Let's see here. We're just gonna teleport out here. I just want to see what this thing's gonna go for. A Dynamax. All right, all right, all right, all right. You do realize that I just have a Rillaboom in the back, right? I mean, right? I have a Rillaboom in the back. So, like, yeah, Grassy Glide still knocks you out through everything. Okay, Clefable drops. That's fine. Yeah, but you can't knock out Basculin here. Or you can't knock out Rillaboom, and Rillaboom just takes this easily. So yeah, this is fine. This is totally fine. Does this mean we're gonna have Big Boy Miltank? I think this means we're gonna have Big Boy Miltank. I'm pretty sure that's what that means right there. Alright, yeah, so we just click Grassy Glide here, and this thing becomes a 0 threat. So yeah, I think my opponent forgot that I had this. Possibly, maybe. Don't know. But yeah, this... Get out of here. Yeah, 0% chance. 0% chance of survival. Goodbye. So yeah, it takes my Clefable, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. Alright, well, so my opponent left. We were gonna have Big Boy Miltank, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're just gonna have to get another game, so, you know, it's just what happens, you know? You bring a Basculin, you think you're powerful, you think you're strong, and then there's a Rillaboom waiting. So Miltank didn't get to come out, but we got to see a Swords Dance Lickitung. That's pretty awesome. So, I'll see you in game 2. Alright, match number 2, and of course, there's more Ubers, of course, and there's so many fighting types. Oh my gosh, there's so many fighting types. Miltank is it's gonna struggle. Miltank's gonna struggle a lot in this match, but you know what? We're gonna try it. It's fine. So Steel Roller doesn't seem too much of an issue. Like, we don't really need it. So setting terrain isn't that important. Getting Toxic Spikes will be nice, but at the same time, Eternatus can just absorb them, which is bad. Our switch into Mewtwo is question mark. Every time Mewtwo comes in, it takes a KO and then just switches out. Yeah, this is not great. We're gonna leave Rillaboom this game, actually. But yeah, Eternatus and Mewtwo, not fantastic. We do carry Fairy type coverage on our Miltank, which is good. But you know, Miltank is a little weak. It's a little weak sometimes. So it's okay. He's still a good boy. He does over half to Machamp, which is nice, and I mean, that's with Machamp being burned too. Okay, so we get the Eternatus lead, which is a really good lead for my opponent. Let's see. Yeah, this thing takes a high horsepower really well, actually. 0% chance for an Oko. I'm gonna U-turn out. Oh yeah, this thing's faster. What am I doing? I'm taking an Eterna Beam. This is bad. This is really bad. I'm not used to facing this thing. Oh gosh, look at that. Yeah, should've... Well, I mean, Clefable isn't safe here either. Rillaboom takes it? Oh my gosh. Okay, we take a little bit there. We take a little bit. What do we even do about this? Tentacruel? I guess? I don't think this thing carries anything for Tentacruel usually. So, I think we can go into it. And this is okay. We could guarantee that whatever he goes into gets poisoned. Could also knock off here. Look like knockoff. Yeah, it's the recharge turn. Smack. Take your snacks. No item. Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna set a T-Spike here. Eterna Beam again and avoided it. Interesting. So that's a free T-Spike there. Doesn't seem like my opponent has any interest in switching out. The thing is, I don't really have a great way of doing damage to this thing. Even if I switch out, I can't really do anything to it. It's too strong. We'll switch in Clefable here just to scare him a little bit. Watch him go for a poison move. There's... Nope. Nope. Nope, won't work. Can't do it. Okay. Thing is, I mean, Eterna Beam just KOs pretty much everything on my team. That's the problem. That's the big problem here. Eterna Beam just knocks out everything on my team. I really need this around. Go back into Tentacruel. I really don't know what to do about this thing. It's just too strong. Hyper Meme. Alright. Yet another recharge move. We take it like a champ, though. We take it like an absolute champ. Okay, so we need to come up with some kind of a plan here. So there's no more Turnly healing for him. So let's click Scald here to try to get some Turnly damage going on. No burn. Unfortunate. I'm gonna click it again. I really would like some Turnly damage. I need to get this thing down to a little bit lower of a percentage. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How am I supposed to deal with this thing? Base 140 HP. That's insane. 145 special attack. How am I supposed to deal with that? I would love some Turnly damage. Thank you. Okay. So we're starting to do some Turnly damage. Thing is, nothing on my team outspeeds it, except for Miltank. I could knock it out from this range with Rillaboom, but I don't outspeed it next turn, and it just knocks me out. So I can't risk a miss. I'm gonna click Scald again here, just for the damage. Okay. Are we in Miltank range yet? No, we're not. We are not in Miltank range. Can confirm, not in Miltank range. There it is again. My opponent is only clicking Eterna Beam. Like, Eterna Beam and Hyper Beam. All the beams. All the recharging next turns. So this thing will be in range of Rillaboom, though, next turn. So we can knock it out next turn. So we just had to sack this, unfortunately. But that means our spikes are going to stay. We could also go into Miltank. We could also go into Miltank. I don't think my opponent's going to switch out. We're going to go into Miltank. We're going to go into Miltank. Miltank is going to be the Uber Slayer in this match. Boom. We're clicking EQ. Let's go, Miltank! Come on, please. Oh, that wasn't even close. That was also a kind of a, that was a low roll too. But depending on if there's any bulk investment, I have a feeling that the EVs are random on this Eternatus. So it's just kind of random stuff. But since we're Scarfed, we're faster, and we're gonna take out an Eternatus with a Miltank. Let's go! Let's go! All right. We got rid of the Eternatus. Next comes in Mewtwo. I'm betting. I bet you anything Mewtwo comes in, even though he has three fighting types. What is that? Okay, Conkeldurr. It's probably Guts anyway. We gotta get out of here. Although, what do we... Clefable? Yeah. Go Clefable. This thing might have Poison Jab. If it does, I'm sad. I'm very sad. Superpower? Well, he's lowering his attack. Ow. Yeah, I mean, his attack's going down, so he's gonna be doing less every turn. And I am healing. I'm good with it. I'm totally good with it. So I can just kind of stall him out of HP here, honestly. I'm gonna Wish. We're faster, which is nice. Definitely very nice. Stone Edge? No. No. Ow. That hurt, but no. I can just Protect on this turn, get all my health back. As this thing is going down to Poison. We take those. Protect. Alright, cool. Alright. I don't think my opponent knows how to switch Pokemon. I don't think my opponent's gotten to that. I don't think that he's figured out that you can, like, go down and then switch. I'm not sure. My opponent may not have that button or something. I'm not sure how that works. This thing's almost in Miltank range. This thing is almost in Miltank range. Actually, no, not after this turn. I'm gonna Wish again. Oh look, my opponent found the button. Wow. Hulk, that's my champ. Okay, we can just stall this out too. Fine with me. Probably carries Bullet Punch. If I were to guess. I'm gonna Protect just to scout for it. Actually, no, I don't need to Protect on this turn. I'm gonna Moonblast just to get this thing a little lower. Actually, we probably just KO it, don't we? If we go for that, let's just Protect. I just want to see what my opponent has here. It's probably Bullet Punch if I were to guess. Yeah, it is Bullet Punch, which is fine. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go for one more Wish and then Protect. Yeah, we take that pretty well. We're specially defensive on this, but I mean, it's a Clefable, so it's super bulky. The thing is, right now, the Toxic Spice are doing exactly what they need to do, and it's just wear these things down. And that's why I'm running it on this squad, is just to get them lower, and that way Miltank can come in, and that way these things are in range of Miltank later. All right, so my opponent is Dynamaxing now, which could be an issue, but we'll just have to see. We might still be able to take this thing down with Miltank. Thing is, he's lost his ability to use priority moves, and he's going to be slower than Clefable now. If he has speed, well, no, if he doesn't have speed investment. Yeah, there's the max steel spike. That shouldn't do too much through protect. Yeah, it doesn't. So we're going to get all the way back up to full here on this turn, which is totally fine. He is going to be raising his defense, though, which is not optimal. But, I mean, you know, one more poison hit and, well, 2 more poison hits and he's in Dynamax Miltank range, actually. So, do I need Rillaboom for this team? It would be nice for Mewtwo, but I have Urshifu, so I don't need it. So we're gonna sack Rillaboom and then come back into Clefable and protect again and stall out the Dynamax. So that's fine. And this will actually allow us to max the Miltank. The problem is, though, we have to make sure to watch out for other things being faster than this. What is the monkey's name? Passimian? Which normally Passimian is scarfed, so we do have to be careful about that. And we do not knock out with a max Starfall, unfortunately. Oh, the healing, though. The healing from the terrain is not good. It's going to be healing the same amount that he's getting back. But, I mean, it won't be after this turn, so it's okay. This is where the other kind of poison would have been better. We're going to protect here. But this thing being at +3 defense is really bad. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's pretty bad. Yep, there's Steel Spike. We protect, we take nothing, and we have stalled out his Dynamax. If we can take this thing down, though, then we should be good to win, I would say. Being a +3 defense is really bad, though. It's quite bad. It's quite bad, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll figure out a way to deal with it. Let's see. Yeah, it takes it far out of range of Miltank being able to deal with it. We could just take this thing out right now with Moonblast, but then that puts it low for other things, and I don't think I want to do that. We go Rotom here, then. Rotom's pretty safe, and obviously we're hitting on the special side instead of the physical. He's not gonna be faster than us. Bullet Punch is gonna do 0. Yep, so that's easy. I would Volt Switch out here if it was any other player. But I think I may just go ahead and take the KO here. Or do I Volt Switch out here? I'm gonna Volt Switch. We'll see what my opponent does. Stays in, all right. We're gonna go ahead and knock that out, which is fine. And my opponent has now burned the Dynamax option. The only thing I'm worried about is a Scarf Passimian. That's the only thing I'm really worried about here. I'm gonna go back into Clefable here. I'm trying to figure out a way to get teleport into Miltank so it can get some more KOs. It definitely could have taken that KO, but it was just a little risky to try to get him in there. I just don't want him taking a fighting type move if we don't have to, especially at +3 defense. All right, so this is the next biggest threat. It's gonna be poisoned though, so we just need to get damage off on this, honestly. Pressure, okay, that makes sense. Which is bad though, pressure is pretty bad against this. Wish. Shadow Ball, that's shouldn't do too much. We're fully specially defensive, so that's exactly what this thing is here for. Although he could get the special defense drops, which is not great. But that's fine. So we're gonna get that off, and now we're gonna click Moonblast. And we should be all right, honestly. Let's see here. We need to get this thing down to about half. Yeah, so we're just gonna start doing some damage here. Just start doing some damage. And if he wants to switch something else in, nope, goes for Psychic. Okay, for some reason does not have Psy Strike, which, again, you know, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But we're gonna get some damage off here. Possibly get a special attack drop. Nice. Nice. All the healing. All right, he is now in range of Miltank. We're clicking teleport. We're clicking teleport. We're gonna make sure that Miltank takes these KOs here. Ice Beam, easy. Although, do not freeze us. Do not freeze me. Okay, did not freeze. We teleport out. Oh, Miltank's gonna get another KO. Let's go. All right, Miltank, it's your time. It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. Let's go. All right. Double Edge is a KO here. Nothing else is a guaranteed KO, so we have to click Double Edge. But we are Scarfed. Should outspeed this with a Scarf. We do. Get out of here. Let's go, Miltank. Taking both the KOs on both of those legendaries. Let's go, Miltank. All right. We're good. This is awesome. I love getting to meme on people with a Miltank, taking out 2 legendaries with them. It's fine. It's fine. All right. What's next? Passimian. That makes sense. Okay. Passimian, I still have to be scared of. We're faster than this, which is one thing that's interesting. But again, we need to do about half damage to do this. Starfall does not do enough. Starfall does 71 to 84. And if he is Scarfed, then it's enough for him to KO us. So I'm gonna have to stall out some HP first. But once I do that, I think we can Dynamax this thing safely. And we should be okay. Yeah, CC makes sense. Alright, defenses are down though. That makes Max Starfall a guaranteed KO actually. Coming off of Clefable. Or not Clefable, off of the Miltank. I'm gonna Wish here. Giga Impact. We take it. All right, let's go. The thing is, I could Moonblast here and pick up the KO, but Miltank though. What I could do, I could switch into Miltank. I mean, and this is not my best play. Just so everybody knows, I'm not making my best possible play here. I'm doing it anyway. I'm making my worst possible play here just for the sake of Miltank. We've got 2 minutes left for Miltank to do work. I gotta move now. I gotta move now. All right, Miltank, do your thing. So Miltank comes in, gets the Wish boost. We're gonna Dynamax and we're gonna knock this thing out. Pretty much anything is a KO now. Strike or Starfall. We can set terrain, that's fine. All right, it's time for the biggest boy. Let's go. He's already taken 2 KOs, and I have a feeling he's getting ready to take 3 more. So Miltank blowing through this team where they bring Ubers again. You can't bring Ubers. You just end up getting wrecked by the memes. It happens every time. Starfall, this drops, easy. It also was not Scarfed, which we find out, which is, you know, good. But we took anything it wanted to go for. It does half, but it's not a big deal. All right, we're gonna take 1 more before the timer runs out. Again, I really hate that timer is a thing, but we had to play really stally at the beginning just because of the Eternatus, which was really difficult to get around. We're gonna click the Starfall here. Won't get a chance to see the final KO, unfortunately. Oh, it lived. Dang. We did too. It's fine. let's see. If we're Dynamaxed, yeah, we're still actually naturally faster than Porygon Z. Strike would not KO, actually. Yeah, Max Strike is not actually a KO, which is very unfortunate. So yeah, but it does 78 to 91, and then we can pick it off with literally anything else. So yeah, this game's over. Yeah, this game's over. So we do 78 to 91, and then we have Urshifu Sucker Punch. Yeah, Urshifu Sucker Punch, and this thing goes down. So yeah, plus it's gonna be at -1 speed, so actually we don't even have to click Sucker Punch. But yeah, so Dynamax Miltank taking the game for us. It's why you don't bring Ubers against me, because the memes take it. Every time the memes take it. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Wi-Fi Wednesday. Now this Friday, we will have another episode of Meme GC. One of our last, actually, no, we should have one more episode of Meme GC before the DLC comes out, and one more Wi-Fi battle. So if you have a suggestion, make sure to leave that down in the comments below so that I know what you want to see before we just mix everything up with all the new mods. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. And, you know, have a great week. Stay safe out there. We'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.